Hello then, welcome back. Last time we had a crusade, we had a rebellion, everything seemed to go bad for me, let's be honest. And with that said, I also want to take this opportunity to just apologize for no videos last night. The reason why is very simple. It's Easter, I got some surprise visits, I haven't been able to record as much as I would like to. So, well, it's my bad. There'll be probably one video today, and I'll try and be back to 2 videos tomorrow. But yeah, I just want to apologize, get that out of the way. And we'll continue where we left off. The rebellion that's currently happening in the Byzantines could be beneficial to us, but I'll have to look into that. What I should do right now is honestly just, picking off Italy. Because it's so fractured, it's weak after, the failed crusade. And honestly, conquering this area should just be a matter of time. So, I'll have to see what I do here, honestly. It's such a weird little position to be in because my council will conquer something, as you can see. Benevento has already started. He is conquering. I'm gonna have to split his duchy, as you might, you know, guess, because I'm gonna keep Sicily. It's basically my little, area of operation, if you will. Can create Cyprus. Again, there's a lot of tiny kingdoms that we can make here, and that is what we will be doing. But getting our hands on them is going to be harder. For now, though, again, really should just clean up the isles here. It'll stop the raidings that has been happening against us. So for now, we will conquer the counties. Why do you have so many men? I love that we have a king here with 700, and then we have Ban Sigebert of Luxembourg. What is a Ban? Is that his name? He's the Duke of Luxembourg. Oh, he's a Banet Luxembourg. Is that a German Duke? French Duke? I don't know. It's probably one of the others. Could also be that he is a merchant republic, for all I know. But I think we'll just go ahead and conquer these two because it will be beneficial to us. It's also something that will be easily done because it just requires us to conquer these two counties. They have no other lands. So let's go ahead, move our flag over here. Then we shall raise all here. And I'll just have them deal with that. Einar, my potential heir, is not looking to be very good. I could become arbitrary. Oh, sorry, my son can become arbitrary, craven, or lazy. I've been horrifyingly bad at this, so let's just go with arbitrary, I guess. At this point, he probably won't be my next character. He might be just a passing character. Basically, I'll take him over as he is old for the purpose of just getting the decision passed, the strengthened bloodline. As you can see, I could do this if I had a character from the Beautiful Trades group, but I do not. So, and again, this is really good, just for the long run. We have a notable guest. We have captured some enemy combatants. Are you worth money? You are not. So then you become stress relief. Let's see. You have. Yep. Correct. 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 And correct. They all have forced petitions, so I do not care. At least not for the time being. And this is the benefit of attacking the island. If they want to lift the siege, they have to attack by sea, and that's gonna hurt a lot in terms of everything. My cousin, brother-in-law is a bit old. Guess we'll go with this one again. They both have hail, so it might upgrade. Genius and beautiful. So this could actually end up in some pretty good children, in theory. Well, that's again the theory. Luxembourg's running pretty far. Did we capture anyone of value? Oh. Did I capture a Carling? I did. Decent value. We will enforce demands. And then we will split off the onagers. We shall send them over there. The rest of you guys can stand down. And belongs to a different duchy, so again, we are going to grant to someone new. My son and friend, he's the heir to Yalom of Kent. She the Sea Princess? I don't know why I read that she was Sea Princess there. I think that was just my imagination. You're the heir to the country of Orkney, okay. Why don't I just grant you the county right away? Let's see, are you still an heir to anything? No, so if I land my sons, I should be good. Make them all counts in tiny islands. You might be a high king, but you're also a cloistered knave. My chancellor has, you know, lashed out in stress by the looks of things. It happens. We are, you know, kind king, if you will. I'm just gonna stick with this, so we're gonna upgrade it. Again, I've had this, you know, internal discussion for so long on what I should do, and I've just decided to stick with it. Because I'm too lazy. We still need burst to get the duchy, you know, innovation thing, so gonna wait with that. Probably spend a little bit too much money. You are not money worth, you are not money worth. If we do this before, then I should not, you know, game problems. So let's enforce demands. Let's ban all. And I guess I'll give this to one of my other sons, the one that was my son and friend. Are you the heir to Yaldam of Kent? Okay, let's see. If I do this, County of Yatlan. Let's see. Do you still inherit the rest? You do. So I'm gonna have to probably do as I suspected. We have two ducal titles. This one, and we are going to add the law of Scandinavian elective to it. And we're going to do the same here with the County of Kent, or Duchy of Kent, sorry. We're going to add the law of Scandinavian elective. Again, this is really expensive, 5300 prestige, but we have so much that it doesn't matter. We gain a lot. We're going to also use a lot of prestige for, you know, wars and stuff, so this is not good to just waste it. But it's not really a waste. It's me, you know, making sure that I get... you see my player? I need to find my player heir in this mess. Sort by some of all skills, maybe? There we go. That worked. And then we go sum of all skills. Honestly, if I have elected them for higher title, it should just, you know... You should be able to pick the highest title and then just choose pick my selection for all, you know, titles. But this should make it so that he gets everything. 3 more titles. Does he not inherit the county? Should inherit London at least. Yep. Does he inherit Dover too? No. This is a bit awkward. So my plan did not work, which is sad. Can I... What's going to have to happen here is that I'm going to have to grant them to my player when I'm about to die. I think that it would be the best like option. Once I get the warning this 1 year till I die, then that's when I'm going to have to, you know, make a move which is, you know, not beneficial, very, play... Is this the same guy? Well, you can have 2 of my daughters, I guess. Very gamey, very bad, you know, that sort of thing. Duke of Aquitaine. You guys have really, like, built up your power. Good county is 75, we'll do that. Okay, Duchy? It's split in 2, of course it is. Do the Holy War one, it's easy to get. Desmond has 2,000 men. What the hell happened? You guys have more men than the Scotsman ever did. Ally with Desmond again, so again, let's just do this. And we're going to do a Holy War for your dukedom. We'll deal with Ennis later, but for now we're going to do these four. Probably mostly because I need to focus my entire, you know, being, if you will, on dealing with Ennis later, because I'm gonna have to siege them down before I think the well, the others show up and annoy me. So we'll try and cut down their, you know, groups here. It comes from nowhere, hitting me clean in the temple. I didn't even see the projectile coming, much less try to dodge, and for a moment I stagger blinded. A sharp peal of giggles rings out behind me, and I whirl. Chico rises up from his hiding spot and spots another snowball clutched in his vicious little hand. So I get ambushed by a 3-year-old. Well, he's a genius, I guess he has that going for him. The snowball ignites your berserker rage. I lose stress because I'm a calm berserker. And I scare the shit out of my 3-year-old. I could tell him to go bother someone else. We could play. Or we could, you know, just get a little bit of an opinion buff. Even though he, you know, is deadly afraid of me already. Do I want to... Honestly, this should be enough, man. Should being the keyword here. So I'm gonna do this. I'll have to see how we want it. Oh, they're actually fighting each other as well. That's nice. But this little poor stack here never stood a chance. I took my foe hostage. He has money, so for, you're safe for now. And I'm gonna split off the onagers and just enough levies to protect them. And then we're gonna find, do I have a siege? I do. My son is a military engineer. There we go. You are now my siege boy, and you are gonna join with the rest of the army to go and deal with the rest of the Irish. Yeah, we merge, and then we go and fight these boys. And as you can see here, the siege goes way quicker than it ever did before. I need to just save money so I can get another, you know, set of onagers. Because they're so helpful, honestly. Should I hunt these guys down? I probably should. Oh, we're starting to, you know, starting to dislike each other, so why don't I just, you know, divorce you then? Sorry. Ah, the Countess of Cosenza, and we'll be guaranteed to make Herculean children. That's good. We'll go with that. Serene husband. Am I really that serene, though? Yo, did we capture someone again that we can, you know, get money for? Harstein? Nope. You should know the rules by now. I'm just hoping we can get this battle done before, you know, the war ends. And hopefully capture someone of value. That would actually be good. Let's see here. We did capture someone during this battle, but none of, you know, value. So let us enforce demands. And I believe Oriel would go in under Ulster. I believe this is also the guy that I chose as... Nope, he's not the guy I chose as heir. It looks like him, I guess. Have you go siege that first then. Because I don't know where this army's going to stop. If it stops on top, then I... Yeah, it did. It did stop on top, so if I had these guys go fight, they'd die. Which wouldn't be too good for me, let's be honest. Now, though, it should be good. We have culled them to the point where I feel confident in just leaving people to siege. Should be alright. Anna seems to have been having a difficult time, so... Shy or gluttonous? I guess we're going with shy. I have ruined this boy. Impatient, arbitrary, and shy. I want to use him to, you know, make my bloodline better. That is something that I have messed up badly. I should have just have someone else, you know, be in charge of him. And by giving things to my children, I can actually, you know, slide in forced petition there. Oh, my house had hook. Oh, children hook. That's alright still. Oh, yes, 3,000 men just waiting here? Guess you'll go help siege this. And once again, I'm in a position where I kind of need to capture some people here in order to get money. I really should just save up money and then get the economy buildings first. When I think about it, that would be for the best. My prison is sadly empty. Some rebellions going on. We capture some enemy combatants. You are, again, not worth money, so you're stress relief. Go. I took his sister worth 10 gold, not a lot, but money is money. See if we capture someone in this battle. Now, I do believe that my army should beat this army. Especially if I do this and split off the light footmen and the bowmen. The siege will take a little bit longer by doing this, but again, that's one of the things I feel like should be okay. There we go. We should have them share their supplies with us. We're gonna lose some men by moving, but again, that is perfectly fine. We should also just enforce demands on this wall. And Dukedom of Leinster is under... I'm gonna have to try and, make these guys split the dukedoms because they currently hold, Ireland and the other place, which does make sense because I am, wording it horrifyingly bad. But, it should be fine. Staring at the stars, I'll find my answers in the heaven, gain insight, which would be good. Or I could focus on earthly matters. Earthly focus, I think we're gonna try and find the answers in heaven. Even though this might, make me cynical instead of zealous. We took our foe captive. We actually took a lot of foes captive. But only one, which will, give me money. There we are. Since the rest refuse to give me money, you know the drill. Should probably have, read that before I just went executing spree. Did we lose? Look for a second there that we lost. I got concerned and confused. Coal mine has come of age. Let's find him a wife. I can give him my wife. My sister-in-law? I guess he doesn't have any titles right now, so it's fine. My son, Gudvar Einarsson, did not get all the things that I wanted, but that's fine. We have won this war. Do we have any more prisoners? We do not. Let us enforce demands. Let's have you run to, the rest of our army, and then we'll split the army in two. I should feudalize them. Sorry, but that will be a job of the... How can I feudalize them? Cost 500. Yeah, I'm not going to feudalize them. Gonna, find someone who can take control here. Guess you look decent enough. There we go. And I'm gonna finish this war with Desmond, and then I'm gonna, call it, I think. Then we can continue next time. Basically, I love that we've been keeping these guys kind of supplied by having my troops come in and help. Basically, the only way they have been kept supplied. And as you can see, we have war score from battles, but we do not have war score from held objectives. Because we haven't sieged anything. So we'll do this, then we'll split off the, siege army, if you will, and have them siege the rest. We've taken some prisoners. The chiefess, who is blind, I assume? Yep. Sadly, not willing to pay for her, so Sorry. You are stress relief and piety. Even though we're undersupplied here, it's fine. I'm just gonna allow them to siege while undersupplied. Or if we destroy this army, I might just... He strangled Edgar with his own intestines. That's a very special way to die. And not something I'd like to, you know, experience. My Councillor Huld died from her wound. Living in the harsh lands of Scandinavia, our people have a history of ensuring our prosperity and survival through trading, pillaging, and fighting as swords for hire. Over time, this has resulted in the accumulation of great wealth, making our people put down roots and settle in permanent homesteads with greater frequency. Now these settlements have begun to diverge from each other culturally, as traditions and even languages change to meet the demands of the new lifestyle. So, I could become Swedish? Or, well, I'm gonna become Swedish, because, as you can see here, I do not control 80% of all Norse counties. I should have actually checked this up before we did that. How much of the Norse counties do I should have taken Sweden. That's it. That's it. I should have taken Sweden when I said I was going to. They're Swedish now. But if I too become Swedish, then I'm so confused. We're just changing from Norse to Swedish? Do we lose tech progress? Probably. I have no choice. Yeah, we just switched from Norse to Swedish, except for, you know, these guys. I forgot that event existed, honestly. And let's be fair, that's my own fault. I can grant vassals to rightful liege. Someone's made a duke title. I don't care. I'm gonna give it to them. But I should make sure that you are just, like, you know, single count. Wait a minute here. I want to revoke your title. I have a claim, and I will not be viewed as a tyrant. He will accept. That's good. Because I have one more, you know, title that I can hold personally. And I guess for now, Oxfordshire can stay independent. That's fine. I should revoke these guys' titles, though. How do you feel? You will 100% accept because you are, you know, a coward. A magnanimous lackey. Well, so he isn't a coward. I misspoke. But we will, you know, take his lands and hand them over to someone who needs them. Or rather would serve our purposes a lot better. My son and brother-in-law is heir to County Wiltshire. Have I given you anything? No. Are you a countess? Count Helgi of Orkney. Okay. I can't give it to him. Kinda hard sometimes to see if that counts or not. Let's see. My wife? Sure, I can give it to my wife. That should be okay. Ah, there we go. White as well. Then I want to grant you the... Not that one. That one. Petty Kingdom of Essex. There we are. And you, how do you feel about revocation of your titles? You agree. How nice of you. There we go. And you are also a Catholic, so why don't we take this opportunity to revoke your title? You, however, would probably cause some chaos, so I'm going to take this opportunity to just have my wife deal with said chaos. You know, not my problem anymore. That sort of thing. I'll just put it into the contract later that they have to split, and that will make me happy. Now, here's the thing. I kind of want this county, Oxfordshire, because I can put a thing on later. But for now, that is so far into the future that we will just do this. And again, I will try and take these two down the line, so it's fine. And as I said, I will finish the war here with the Irish, and once we've done that, we can end this episode. Because I sadly do not have as much time today as I would have liked, which is unfortunate. There we go, Siege 1, and now occupying Thomond. We have no prisoners. Let us enforce demands. And give it to this guy. There we are. I'm still a little bit miffed that I didn't, deal with that. How are we looking for... Yeah, no, this is the future. I want Ledger. We're gonna get Ledger. These things will mostly be, figured out on their own. Sorry about that, received a message. These things will mostly be, sorted out on their own. The fact that we're Swedish is, slightly annoying, but I would prefer to be Norse. But I guess we'll keep the Norse some other time. We can do, more games. I am a horrible, raiser of children, so I'm gonna give the duty of raising my children to someone else. Because I'm bad at it. I still find it hilarious though that if we became Swedish, even though I am, the North Sea Empire, I have nothing to do with Sweden except for the, holy area I took. It's kind of weird, all things considered. But we shall disband our armies and continue next time. Thank you for watching, and I do hope that you've enjoyed.